Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today our group will present about project 2 of system analysis design. Our project is system smart switch control application. So this is my group member. Alia Farhani, Binti Fakri, Siti Aminah, Binti Kifli, and Fatin, Binti Yusof, and my name is Shafizatul, Aida, Binti Zuffi. So this is introduction of our project 2. Our company has used the smart switch control application to do the work of opening and closing the switch in the theme park because it has a user-friendly interface. This application can make it easier for staff or guard to open and close the light switch according to the timer. Furthermore, this application can detect broken switch or light. This smart, this smart control application, this smart switch control application can also save electricity because it uses solar energy, which is energy derived from the sun, and it also can save money on electricity bill. So the next is system design. This is example of design system interface flow for process control. So the first interface we can see we have switch detail and payment detail. And then when we click switch detail, we have uh, some switch to click, but we choose to modify our switch. After we click to modify, uh, in modify section, we have three buttons. The first one is add switch, the second one is remove switch, and the last one is modify switch. When we click add switch, we can see the next interface for add switch. We need to enter the switch name, and switch ID will automatically pop up for the switch name. And then we can put the location switch and then pin switch for uh, add and remove switch.
So this is the interface the switch pin will apply. This switch pin can also be used to deactivate the switch because they have been linked or access to each switch, and switch pin cannot be modified. Uh, as a result, uh, this is the register switch interface, which include the switch name, switch ID, and location or site was previously filled in. There is also information concerning the switch with a red box indicating that it is no longer in use, as well as the toggle button which is still turned off. This is input technology applied for process control for administrator view. We will add a microphone to the interface to make it easier to open or close the light switch by simply pressing the microphone button and saying the switch to be open or closed. For example, you set the open to switch 2, and it can save time because it eliminates the need to To locate the switch to be open or closed instead, simply say the switch name or the name of the location where the switch is located. Having a column to search can make it easier for administrators to find the switch quickly and monitor if there is a switch that has not been closed by staff so that electricity is not wasted when the lights are turning on during the day. This is validation check for process control and sign up. First, we should enter the switch name and uh, switch ID and then location, the switch, for example, attach jump and add the pin switch. And then for sign up, we should enter the username and password and then confirm the password and enter the phone number. Um,
And next is the decision to determine whether not the switch needs to be fixed in any way. When the user hand touch the switch, switch pressing it, information about the switch status is displayed. It will also automatically make the part that the user has done. For example, is use has switched off the switch. This is simple implementation and support. This one is unit testing, the test case 1 processing setting. Test case number is ICT1. Testing type is unit testing. Process name is setting. Process description setup for application. Use view type is input and logging. Input is expand output. Logging is connected mobile phone. Tested by actual output and smart switch control apps. Actual output is test result pass or fail. Smart switch control is pass. Next is integration testing for the test case 2 and processing switchboard information. Test case is TC2. Testing type in integration testing. Process name is switchboard information. Process description is to view information and detail about each switch. User view type input and logging. Input is expand output. Logging is switch detail. Test by actual output is test result pass or fail. View information is pass.
So next I'm going to proceed. My name is Binti Yusof. This is for system changeover. The first one, we use a direct cutover, which means we change from the old system to the new system. For example, we change the layout of our system, like we create a new one that is really basic and simple to use. And then we no longer use the password to access. Instead, we change to the fingerprint to make it easy. And last, utilize the smart switch control application since it all of the fact about the switches in the theme park and determine whether they are damaged or not. So for the conclusion, finally this application has Alia, nice.
Uh, I'm gonna proceed. For the conclusion, finally, this application has a developed a user-friendly interface. Each section will be demonstrated in relation to the others. For this application, all users can access to everything that is displayed because the information displayed is necessary to know about each switch in order to take action. This software is also highly recommended for theme park due to its ease of use and the fact that no electricity will be wasted because the time set by the user will be automatically applied to all switches. It is also made for guides or staff and administrator because there is no longer a need to walk around each building searching for switches to control. That's all. Thank you.